Hello, trans youth. What's up? Yeah, so I guess I'm starting the topic this week. So what I will be discussing, and probably like other people during the week, if anyone does it. Do you feel that you are courageous for coming out? Does it have anything to do with the environment you came out in, how badly you passed, or any other factor, I suppose? Yeah, I'd say any trans person is courageous for coming out. It doesn't matter where, doesn't matter the environment, doesn't matter your personal situation. It's always a big thing, I would say. Because it's a big thing. And the world we live in is still not the best place for trans people. It's just, like, you're changing a big part of your life, and change is not always an easy thing to do. However, there are factors that I would say make being a trans person a lot harder, such as where you are living, for one. And by that I could mean either in various parts of North America. I mean, I myself am a Torontonian. I have it pretty good, I would say, as compared to someone who would maybe live in, like, the deep southern United States. They wouldn't have it too great down there. But you could also mean that in the sense where, like, we're all North American, but then this person's in Europe, and this person's in Asia, and I mean, different cultures deal with things in different ways. So there are cultures where trans people were, like, worshipped, and you can read about these throughout history. They're seen as, like, a higher power, like a god. And that might, I don't know, influence people's thoughts about you. My daughter is a god. I don't know. I like to think I'm a god. You know, nothing big. Well, I don't know, though. And, like, how badly you pass. I think I pass pretty well. Of course, I'm still self-conscious about my voice and my appearance and all this, but I know that I'm at a point now where if I don't want someone to know, they won't know. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with where I am, even though I do want it to get farther. There was a time, though, when, I mean, you look at my face, it still seems kind of masculine. And that's not just to me. I think it's kind of a more masculine face than the average girl would have. So I may or may not have some surgery. I for sure am getting a nose job, but any other surgery I'm only considering. The only surgeries that I know I'm gonna get are my SRS and my nose job. The others are still, like, 50-50. Like, I can think of an example. And this is with the girl that, she was, like, my best friend, and I missed the fuck out of her, but we don't talk anymore. It's been a couple of months. This happened years and years ago, but I have not forgotten it, and I don't think I ever will. I don't know, I was getting ready in her room, and we were gonna go see a movie or something, I don't know. And I asked her if I was pretty, and she said, well, you're kind of masculine. Da-da-da. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for that, bitch. Yeah. So, even things like that you can't control can make it harder, and that it's something that's out of your control. But does it make you more courageous than someone who, say, like a trans person who's lucky and doesn't have such a masculine face, I would say. Maybe not. No, it doesn't. You're fighting the same battle. Maybe that person will have a bit of an easier time, but they're no less or more courageous than you are, I would say. I'd say the biggest factor that would affect it would be the people in your own life. Say, so you came from some big Christian family or something, where if you're not a good little Christian child who reads the Bible and prays and all that bullshit, then you're a sinner and you're gonna go to hell. So, you know, I would say if you're in a situation like that, or say in a situation where, like the bad situations where you're being abused or something, then it makes it much harder to come out. But I don't know if it's really more of a courageous thing. It's just like bravery, I would say. Just wanting to achieve your goal so much. Yeah, just knowing what you want in life and going for it. Which, if you don't, you're not gonna live a happy life. So you gotta do that. Yeah. I guess that's all I have to say about it. Yeah. So, this is Zara Harley for Trans Youth. And if, you know, I tell you guys this every week. If you have a question you want to ask us, or a comment or whatever, just tell me how fucking hot I am. Then you can email us at transyouthchannel@gmail.com. And I'm just kidding. I already know I'm hot. Fuck, I'm such a whore. No, I don't do that. I'm not that conceited. Okay. Well, comment, subscribe, and ignore the last, 30 seconds of my conversation there. Yeah.